How's it going, everybody? Danger Rock here. Today we're going to be looking at the Toybiz 2003 Punching Hulk action figure from the Hulk movie released back in 2003 by Universal Studios. This figure was made by Toybiz, and he's a really nice Hulk figure. So taking a closer look at him, I really like his face sculpt and everything. It's very reminiscent to the movie. This was always one of my favorite Hulk figures because this is the one I had growing up. I also really like the detail they put into this figure. I felt like Toy Biz really had the molds at the time. This figure's actually really good. I also do like that he has blue pants right here. As you can see, his pants are all ripped. So they included lots of good detail in his pants and also in his muscles and sculpt and everything. And they called this guy Punching Hulk because he actually came with a wall that Hulk would punch. So as you can see, he has a lever right on the back here. So when we push it, his arms go up and down. So if we put him right here into like a fighting pose, like Hulk's gonna bust the wall down, his hands will move. So he came with a play feature, which is really cool. And what I really do like about this guy is his articulation. Now, you can fully rotate his head, a full 360. What's really cool is that his arms can fully rotate and they're not limited by the play feature. So you can swing his arms out pretty far. They're hinged right here. He has elbow joints and he does have hand wrist articulation. He doesn't have any finger articulation, just wrists. The joints on my figure are actually very stiff, but he does, you can rotate his torso that far to the left. It can't go to the right because it's limited by his play feature, but you can kick his feet outward that far. His knees bend that far, and you can fully rotate his feet, which I think is really cool. No toe articulation of any kind, but it doesn't really bother me too much because this guy stands perfectly well on his own. He's really good for his time. I forget the actor in that movie, Hulk. I mean, it wasn't Mark Ruffalo because that's in the MCU, but this is a different version of the Incredible Hulk. And even though it's an old movie, I still thought it was pretty good. It was a pretty good movie. Taking a look at the back of him, even though at first I didn't really like that it had like this play feature thing here, but as a kid I always found it amusing. But if you look at all the muscle they sculpted into his back, that's really good. Like also on his arms you can see his veins, like he's all ripped. He even has the tears in the pants over here, which makes them all worth it for me. So I really do like that aspect, and especially the texture of green that they used. He's not too light, he's not too dark, he's a perfect green for me. And also what I really like what they did is with his hair. It's not bad, actually. I really like his hair, especially the black paint that they use for it. It's a really nice Hulk. And if we take a look at him, at the bottom here, it does say 2003 Universal Marvel. So that's really cool that they included that on the inscription. So as for comparison, I do have another Hulk from that action figure line. Here's another Hulk, which was released in 2003. As you can see, this one has a much better face sculpt because he has his mouth open and everything. But this guy's a lot more articulated. As you can see, he's got butterfly joints. He's got movable wrists. He's got individual toe articulation. And what I think is really cool about him, now, I like this guy a little bit more just because he doesn't have that play feature, but he does have multiple posable joints. And one thing I really liked about these figures, which, I mean, it's not really accurate, but I like that he has blue pants. As you can see the rips and everything in there. There's actually his ball joint because he does have extra foot articulation. This guy is a lot more posable. But if we put the two of them right next to each other, as you could see, this guy's just a little bit taller. Not by much, it might be just by like an inch. They're both really good. I also realize that this guy's also like a little bit bigger in terms of like body mass and size. But regardless, I think these are both really cool Incredible Hulk figures. Here's a look at both of them from the back. Here's both of them from the side. And released during the same year, I think it's really cool how like they took this guy, which I thought was really cool when I first got him, and then they completely improved on his design. And I really like it a lot. I mean, obviously this guy is better, but since we're talking about this one right here, this guy isn't bad either. I definitely recommend him. And I'm still happy to have him in my collection today with my Hulk display. So I would say, even though he's a very old figure at this point, I would say he's definitely worth picking up. So definitely get him if you haven't already. So yeah, this has been my review of the Incredible Hulk, Punching Hulk action figure made by Toybiz in 2003. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a full collection video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think of this figure, and which Hulk action figure is your favorite. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.